Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing Winter Storm book tag ? It's something I came up with myself, so I'm not quite certain that the format can actually qualify as a book tag. So comment below and let me know whether you think it does count as a book tag. We are supposed to be getting a winter storm today, a blizzard actually, but it was supposed to start snowing like 6.5 hours ago, and I haven't seen anything. So I don't know if we're actually going to get it, but I'm sure that there are other people who are getting it. So I have a list of 5 questions. So this is in honor of the blizzard that we're supposed to get today. You've been snowed in. You can't go to the library or to the bookstore. The internet is shoddy at best. Hi, kitty. And at least the electricity is still on for now. What are you drinking to stay warm? My warm drink of choice is coffee with a bit of a sweetener. I use agave nectar because it dissolves easily in both hot and cold drinks, and you need less of it than you do sugar. And right now in the fridge, I have an Almond Joy creamer, but my favorite is a mocha creamer. I like mocha and I like caramel. All right. Top 5 books to read. These are comfort books. For some it might be different, but for me, that would be a book that I'm already familiar with to a degree, and I know that I'll really enjoy. So I've got 2 old favorites, 2 new favorites, a favorite that I haven't read in a while, and a library book, actually, because I had it in the house. So we've got Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine. I've loved this since forever. I've read it numerous times, one of the few books that I've read over and over again. I've got Rogue Planet by Greg Bear. I bought this a few years ago because I repeatedly borrowed this from the library growing up. And my favorite bit is actually like the first chapter. I don't know, it's not the most exciting Star Wars book, but I like it a lot. If you like Anakin, which I'm not sure very many people do, but I do, you'll like that book. A couple new favorites, Brightly Burning by Alexa Dunn. Now I had to choose between this and Jane Eyre, and I chose this one because it'll keep my attention better. And if I'm reading to be distracted or to get lost for large amounts of time, Jane Eyre is a lot more meandery and slow. And while I enjoy that and it's very comfortable, I get distracted from it very easily. So this one I'm less likely to get distracted from. And A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman, which I recently saw the movie for this in Swedish, and it was so good. It wasn't exactly the tone that I was anticipating, and there were some changes made, but I feel like the changes made were good for an adaptation, and it still made me cry, so all good. I did have 2 books specifically that I wanted to buy for me and my collection, and this is one of them, Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. And this is illustrated by Chris Riddell. See the artwork on there. He did the artwork for a book series that I really liked. It's such a odd and kind of whimsical type art style, and I love it. So whenever I saw that our local bookstore had it, I made plans to pick it up. And I picked up another book with that, and I'll show that at the very end. And then because I did have some library books on hand, not every book that I would choose to read is one that I've necessarily read before. Another thing that can help distract me is a book that I'm really looking forward to that I've never read, and so that would be Wool by Hugh Howey. And I'm really looking forward to reading this, maybe even this week. All right, so those are the books. Thankfully, the stove is still working. What's your ideal comfort food? I have 3 as my top, but I think absolute favorite comfort would be chili con carne with rice, topped with sour cream and cheese. It's something that my family made a lot when I was growing up. And like it was a pretty regular thing. I think we had it at least monthly, and so there's a lot of warm memories associated with that. And then that's closely followed by grilled cheese and tomato soup, and then the other one is actually on the menu, and that's chicken fettuccine alfredo. And I've got like these homemade pasta noodles and you boil them for 3 minutes and they're done. Although it takes 4 minutes here, I think. But they're really good. Okay. Next, oops, there goes the heat. Yes, I know, I'm so cute. How many blankets do you own? We own somewhere between 8 and 10. And I was gonna do like this whole bit where I dump them all on the bed, but then I'd have to pull a couple off of our bed, and one of them weighs 15 pounds. It was gonna be all cute, but I'll bring in my favorite. This is my favorite blanket. I bought it years ago. It's a bit worn out. It used to be super fluffy, but it's still really soft and it's pretty. And it's taken a lot. I've gotten coffee all over it. So it's super cozy. Since the heat is all gone. Yep. All right. And then the last one is, what books will you listen to while burritoed in bed? Top 5. And since I only listed 5 from my Audible collection, I'm actually going to narrow that down for me specifically and say I'm going to say for me specifically, top 2. And those are, I'm not going to bring them up on my phone. Those are The Martian by Andy Weir and The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. And I'm going to address my bonus question to you. You can jump into any book you have available right now. Where would you go? And there we go. That's my Winter Storm ? Book tag ? I will post the questions in the description below in case anybody wants to use it. Feel free to do so. It would really help me out if you also, if you credited me with it. I will also post my Instagram and Twitter links in the description below as well. All right, and as promised, I will show you the other book that I picked up with Neverwhere. This is the edition of Pride and Prejudice that I've been drooling over every single time I go to the bookstore. And I didn't want to spend the money on it at the time, but I paid for both of these books with cash. Yeah. It's got, well, these look like poppies. And there's the spine and the back. Bless you. And then it's not just the outside that's pretty. Here's the front. Here's that front. And these chapter headings are really cute too. Yeah. So I'm really excited about this. It's actually one of the prettiest books I currently own. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a little nonsensy, but I don't know. The weather's dreary. I wanted to do something fun. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.